The land, the culture, the people. Everything in South Korea is so different than what 11-year-old Emma Rackley is used to.
I want to just learn about myself and like where I was born and stuff.
Emma is exploring her heritage with the help of her parents, 2 sisters, her aunt, and Dylan International, an adoption agency based in Tulsa. Aside from culture, Emma is mostly interested in finding the woman who gave her her life.
I hope to meet her sometime, someday, you know, when I get older.
Her adoption agency won't allow that for another 2 years.
My wife and I have talked, and we suspect that the day after Emma turns 13, she's going to say, when can we go? And when can we find my birth mother?
On this trip, this is the closest she and other adoptees will come to finding any birth mother. These young women are considering the future of their unborn babies.
Do you have a message that we can give?
The meeting helps adoptees understand the decisions that many Korean women have to make. It's socially unacceptable here to have a child out of wedlock. Many of the girls' families don't even know that they're here. The meeting also reassures the mothers that their babies will have a good life once adopted, even if that means that their children will grow up without learning Korean culture. These children, however, will not leave the country. They've been abandoned, and by Korean law, that means they won't leave unless a Korean family adopts them. Most of these kids will grow up in an orphanage. For Emma, this trip isn't about what might have been.
It's heavy.
This is her chance to learn about what happened to her before she came to America. That is Emma's social worker, Mrs. Moon.
Thank you.
She cared for Emma as a baby and is one of the few links to Emma's past.
1, 2, 3. Very good.
Thank you. Thank you.
The social worker just grabbed her and loved her like she knew her and really took her in. We feel like we've made new friends.
My mommy and daddy maybe understand more about my culture. Thanks.
Even though this journey is winding down,
There you go.
Emma is helping someone else begin theirs.
Hold your sign up where she can see it.
Are you ready? I see somebody carrying a baby. There he comes. Thank you so much. To mommy.
Finally, the Rackleys have come full circle.
Thank you. You're welcome.
They still have a lot of questions, but one thing they learned on this trip is that home is where you make it.
But it was worth it. It was fun. It was great.
Say bye-bye. Thank you for taking care of me.
Dylan International, the adoption agency in this story, puts on a handful of these trips every year, and this is the 3rd trip that I've been on. And I'll tell you, they do a lot more fun things as well. It's not just tears the whole time.
Well, now, it was such a good story. It's so neat for you to take us there. Now, Dylan, Emma's family went over there for Emma's sake, not just to get the new baby and bring it back for another family, but they did that too?
That's right. They went as tourists, like most people go when they go on these tours, and then they found out probably like maybe a week in the trip that they were going to bring back a baby. So they didn't know. So when you saw it in the story, when the 2 mothers met, that's the first time that they met.
Oh, baby, they didn't even know that they were going to get to deliver. Now, Dylan International has helped you too.
That's right. I was not adopted through Dylan, but they did help me find my birth family about 6 years ago.
And so you've been closely associated with them ever since.